Hey guys, everything new under the sun. Prepare yourselves for the great delusion, the great mind control of the end times. This is coming. It seems to be coming fast. So there's a news article about natural news I saw in my feed. So I figured, let's go to Google. And apparently Google is delisting natural news. Natural news is a website about alternative medicine and these sorts of things, and vaccine, anti-vaccine, etc. And the story is that Google is delisting them and certainly removing them from ads. Let's. I thought it would be interesting to look up natural news and look at the options that come up: natural news Google, natural news fake, etc. Let's hit enter on that and see what that returns. And a couple of top headlines, but it doesn't come up with natural news, the website. So that, I thought that was odd. I mean, if it wasn't true, you'd think the natural news website would come up. Naturalnews.com, I think it is. Let's go find it here. So this is the natural news website, naturalnews.com, and so the headline here, and that's why I wanted to go to Google and check it, because I'm not seeing it in the Google search. So I typed in natural news. You'd think one of the big things would be would come up as natural news, one of the websites, and sure enough, I can't see it. Rational Wiki, Gizmodo, Facebook. There's this natural.news. I wonder if this is a I don't know how old that is. But so the idea is that this natural news website has been delisted from Google search, basically, and that's why I couldn't find it in the Google search. Google blacklists natural news, removes 140,000 pages from its index, memory holes natural news investigative articles on vaccines, pharma corruption, fraudulent science, and more. And so they have a petition up here, launched to end Google's censorship of indie media. So Google is basically putting this out there as fake news, basically. Let's go to this this website, Science Blogs. Wait for it to load here, because Infowars is another site that apparently was removed. Google delists Mike Adams' naturalnews.com. His hilarious tantrum about the conspiracy behind it is epic. This is an anti-naturalnews.com thing, obviously. Regular readers here are probably familiar with Mike Adams and his Natural News. Forget the anti-vaccine crank blog, Age of Autism. When it comes to wretched hives of scum and quackery of the internet, Natural News is the wretchedest, scummiest, and quackiest. Not surprisingly, Adams got a start in wingnuttery selling Y2K scams nearly 18 years ago. Now, besides presiding over, and that was a really big fear, and the Y2K with the whole computer bug and the time switching over didn't turn out to be anything, but the whole mainstream media was over that. So today, someone asked me why they could not find the website in a Google search. The website is Natural News. And that's, you saw, that's just what I did there. Indeed, the site has been penalized by Google. This means, for whatever reason, the site does not show up in Google organic search. I tested the subdomain blogs at naturalnews.com as well. It too is penalized. Len goes on to note that he's seen sites disappear for a day or two and come back, but as of right now, he noted naturalnews.com is definitely missing from Google search results. If you are not active in the world of SEO, you may call it blackballed, sandboxed, blacklisted, delisted. It means your website has been removed from Google search results. Some penalties are algorithmic, others are manual, meaning a person in Google manually penalized the website for violating Google's webmaster guidelines. It says, so we don't know why Natural News was penalized by Google, nor do we know if this penalization is permanent. As mentioned above, this could be a fluke, or there may be a tremendous amount of bad links pointing at them. I doubt that, though. This site is 10 years old. Google released some posts, and it had been mentioned 3,000 times in just days that I could tell, which means that it has likely been cited significantly more than that. This is a tremendous amount of SEO value. It goes on, and apparently there's some other sites a couple of domains owned by Adams. I want to look at the article where what's it called? Alex Jones' website, Infowars. It was also being hit, basically. Let me go to this link here. Close that. Let's go on to reader mode here. And I do these articles because you need to be aware. You need to know what your sources are. You need to understand that if you are listening to mainstream media, you also need to know that there's alternative media sites out there, and you need to be aware of them, whether they are fraud, fake news, or not. I think you need to be aware of all the information that's coming out, and you can put together, what you feel is correct. Basically, you can't rely on Google to say what is fake news, because much of this news is potentially valid and very valid. Last week, I received a direct threat that warned if I do not take steps to destroy Alex Jones and Infowars, I will be targeted for destruction of campaigns, smears, censorship, and defamation. Instead of giving in to the enemy, I refused to take the bait and went public with details of the threat, warning everyone in the new media that sinister forces were now being pursued to undermine the silence of every anti-establishment and pro-Trump voice on the internet. So it's very political. True to form, the entire National News website has been blacklisted by Google entirely without warning. Last week, damn videos were leaked and folks to take out Milo Yiannopoulos, Breitbart News. They're hitting Breitbart now. This guy is not without sin himself. Apparently he's a homosexual, and he's got, I don't know, he talks about pedophile things being almost good or something. It's a weird, gross thing. Regardless, free speech is being curtailed. Yesterday, Infowars was blackballed by AdRoll, an online advertising distribution company. And remember, I spoke about demonetization before. It's kind of a soft way to influence what news you're putting out there. Alex Jones, if he can't get money, he is going to be de-incentivized. He's not going to have incentive to create articles that ad companies don't like. And so that's a way of controlling the message, controlling the media, by controlling the money. If you control the money, you control everybody's thoughts and ideas effectively. And it will be hard for Infowars to keep going if it doesn't have any money to produce these stories. And so blacklisting and removing things from AdSense, Google's monetization platform, by blacklisting these sorts of things, they shape the news stories. They shape the understanding of the people. They shape the information that is getting out there. And so these big companies are really shaping the news media that's out there, if not overtly stopping by blacklisting, on Google searches, which I just did here, and we find natural news not coming. I wonder if Infowars. I wonder if this comes up with the website. So Alex Jones is not blacklisted. That one comes up. That's what I would expect to see for natural news. So interesting that they're not completely blacklisted there. Next up is their Twitter, and then their YouTube channel, and then their Facebook. So that really, they're getting all the top hits there. That's what I would expect from a natural news search. The Shopify e-commerce platform was aggressively threatened by organized leftists to dump the Breitbart online store. So Shopify was being hit. Natural News was blacklisted. It goes on. Censorship. I think, the key is that you need to be aware what's being censored. If you're searching for something on Google, expecting it to bring back all results, you are probably in for a surprise. If you're looking for creation evolution, I would not bet against it that they are pushing creation religious links down the list so that you're clicking on evolution, so that you think evolutionary links and things that support that are more important and more agreed upon, and there's larger consensus, etc. And because they consider creation, young earth creation, fake news, they consider these organizations fake news, and they may have articles that aren't 100% truthful. I'm not going to stand up and defend them necessarily, but that mainstream has articles that are not truthful and that are twisting the truth and that are pushing their own agenda, whether they're left, middle, or right of the spectrum. All these websites and organizations have their own bent on the news, and they have their own agendas. All of them do. And Google's getting into it, and maybe they have the right because they own it. But you need to be aware of it, that you're possibly losing information that you would otherwise be seeing on a Google search. Now, should I be blacklisted? What you can do is you go to micahgallant.com, and this is my website where I parallel post all my videos, everything new under the sun. This has all my videos, all my blogs, everything, pretty much that I've ever done, and you can see my latest video up there from today. So I mean, if you're missing something, I mean, if they take down YouTube, I'll have to put my videos somewhere else because these are linked from YouTube. But at least if they do that, then you know I'll be going to my website, which is micahgallant.com. Let me go up here, and I'll try and put the link in the description as well, so you can see the link up at the top there, micahgallant.com. So if I'm ever blacklisted, and in a way I kind of expect to be, because I'm pushing all their buttons: creation, evolution, conspiracy, religious stuff, end time stuff. I'm pushing all the buttons that say blacklist this guy because he's spitting fake news, according to them. So if you can't find me, you'll find me there. All right, I will end it there, guys. Thanks for watching. Pay attention. Be aware. Could this be the great delusion? The news media really pushing what they want people to see and shaping the information that comes out? Could be.